And so it's the first day of Ramadan, and I managed to hit a chest day. And I'll tell you this, it was just like every other chest day in my life. And that's because I had my diet optimized, which I'll make another video about. But the point of this video is you can have a really good workout. So everybody online is saying you shouldn't work out before iftar, you're not gonna have energy, this, that. My opinion, if you have good rest the night before, if you have your diet good from suhoor, you should not have any problems, unless you have low testosterone or something. Because bro, I hit again chest day, try and shoulders, and I managed to actually hit PRs on those days. So it shouldn't really be that hard if you have everything optimized, right? So yeah, don't follow what everybody says of like, oh, try your best to avoid working out, before iftar, bro. Just, it's not that big of a deal, and sometimes you're not gonna have time for it. So you have to just mentally prepare yourself. In my opinion, the only difference you'll have is your mental capacity. Now, people say scientifically you're not gonna have energy. In my opinion, if you could manage, so in your head, when you go and hit the workout when you're fasting, that's something I realized about myself. Is the issue is I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have energy. So what happens is I actually don't have energy. But last time, but I did it because I used to work out Ramadan last year every time before iftar. But at the end of Ramadan, I found this technique where if I just manipulate myself into thinking I have energy, and like I think of food in the head, then even though I'm hungry, even though I'm thirsty, and I don't actually have energy, I still push as hard as I would normally push if I had the energy. So in my opinion, it's not even like, oh, you're physically gonna be tired. No, it's more of a mental game you have to play when you're, working out, when you're fasting, It's about how you push yourself, but obviously you need to listen to your body, right? Sometimes, if you go too hard, you might have to actually like cool it down a little bit, right? For example, in last workout, actually, I was doing a lot of raises. I was doing 50 pounds, and it got to the point where I was on my fourth set and I couldn't do it anymore, so I lowered the weight down to 40, So yeah, obviously sometimes you might have to lower the weight down, you might have to lower the intensity down, but it's not gonna stop you from having a good workout, right? At the end of the day, if you can just push yourself, and that's all that matters. But people in Ramadan, they make an excuse when they're, working out while they're fasting, like, oh, I don't want to push myself too hard. Bro, push yourself as hard as you can. But don't pass on it, obviously, but push yourself as hard as you can. Imagine you're not fasting. So the moral of the video, the whole point of this video is, don't feel discouraged and don't think that you have low energy when you're fasting. In my next video, I'm going to actually show you how I will deal with things, how I'll optimize my diet and everything in order to have a good workout during the day. Because yeah, I just came back from work and I'm about to hit a workout right now, and it's really not that difficult if you have everything in check. And yeah, just to conclude, just make sure to have good sleep. That's one of the most important things. If you don't have good sleep, don't even think about hitting the gym. Seriously, man.